Once upon a time, we measured the distance in darkness. What is spoken will eventually come to light. Water captures your reflection. I capture human interactions. Create human-like conversational dialogue to help you write a blog, to cut down hours of prep that you log. I'm an engineer in marble. Who better to break down the Constitution? Who better to show and explain the revolution? Who better to uncover the truth? Montanna, Uncle Rico, Gerry, Rod. We are a reflection of our country's scars. The Doneson Podcast. Show them who we are.
You know I love you so. We're back, we're here. Let the music take control. The season's here. In case you didn't know, we're glad you're here. I hope you like the show. For many years. Let's start the show.
So, I'm not really been a guy who's, like a pickup artist, when it comes to talking to women, right?
Why not? All the women you talking to.
I mean,
agree. Come on now.
Right.
You got some game and some lines or something you can tell them.
I just had I have a new gimmick now when it comes to picking up women.
Okay, what is it?
Let's
What
And
is
it's
it?
been working for me.
Let's hear.
Oh, let's hit the gimmick.
I'm like, baby, I've been falling for you. And then sure it is.
A banana?
So you slipped on a banana peel.
I've been getting numbers.
So sorry to them women. So sorry.
Boy.
Now, thanks for tuning in. Now, in today's world, the threats to our security are more complex and even changing than ever before.
Okay.
We face threats from terrorism, terrorists, cyber warfare, and other forms of transnational crime.
Friends and food. Friends too.
Right.
Stabbing
Friends
you
and
in the
foes.
back.
What you
Right.
said.
Yeah, enemies everywhere.
No, we also face threats from hostile foreign governments that seek to undermine our democracy and our way of life.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm speaking to you as a citizen of the United States of America.
Okay.
My question to you today, do you feel safer today than you did yesterday?
Hell no.
Let's get into it. But before we do, it's time for Rapid Fire!
Go ahead.
Montana, what CIA project involved the CIA infiltration of major American news outlets such as the New York Times, the Washington Post, and CBS News?
Project Mockingbird.
That is correct, Montana.
Of course. It's
A mockingbird.
That's not what a mockingbird sounds
What
like.
that sound like? I don't know.
Not that. That's a chicken.
That's a
Not
chicken.
that, it's a chicken.
What's
you get
mockingbird?
it? Mockingbird.
Y'all are crazy.
Montana, what is the purpose of the CIA during war?
To collect, evaluate, and disseminate foreign intelligence.
That's right, Montana. Uncle Rico,
No.
what organization has a relationship between the military, the defense industry, and the government?
I mean, I was in the army. You know I know that. Military, industrial complex.
That's right, Uncle Rico. Good job. Now, what is a company called that is created for the sole purpose of hiding the identity of its true owners or the true nature of its business?
I get gas from them sometime.
What?
Yeah, I fill my tank up. It's called a shell company.
That's right, Uncle Rico. That's right. Now, today we're talking about the CIA, right?
Uh-huh.
In case you didn't know, the CIA was headquartered in Langley, Virginia. That's close
Yeah, I
to
know
you,
that. I'm
huh?
from Virginia. Yeah, Langley.
Have you ever
Yeah,
saw the
good.
CIA headquarters?
Yes, I have.
Oh, man. Now it has over 200 offices in over 70 countries. The CIA's mission is to collect, evaluate, and disseminate foreign intelligence to assist the president and other policymakers in making decisions about the national security, right?
Okay.
The CIA also conducts covert actions such as sabotage and assassinations to further U.S. national security interests. I can't even believe they out here killing people, right?
Surprise,
why
surprise.
not? All governments do.
Oh, man.
Assassinate you right
Now,
here.
they will use human intelligence. Now, the CIA was established after World War II when the Truman administration, Harry Truman, was concerned about the growing threat of Soviet espionage and the spread of communism. So, quick note, I didn't really know what communism was, but
You didn't?
yeah, but let me explain here in case somebody out there listening or watching doesn't know. It's where the government controls the production and distribution of goods and services. It offers a vision of society where everyone is equal and where there is no poverty or exploitation in some cases. So that's probably why they thought King was a communist, right?
And they pay all your medical bills too.
Wow. Now, here are a few things about the CIA that you might not know. The CIA's budget is classified. However, it is estimated that the CIA's budget is the billions and billions of dollars, right? The CIA is facing a number of challenges, including the rise of China and Russia, the threat of terrorism, and the increasing complexity of the world. The CIA will need to increase its budget in order to meet these challenges.
Speaking of budget, I'm gonna need to increase my budget to keep taking these hoes out to eat. Shit getting expensive. Carry on, cuzzo.
That's right, Jay. Now, in case you didn't know, the CIA during the war, the CIA plays a vital role in the United States national security, especially in times of war.
Okay.
The CIA's mission is to collect, evaluate, and disseminate foreign intelligence to assist the president. Again, we talked about that, right? Now, in the event of the war, what would be the roles of the CIA? Gathering intelligence, carrying out covert operations,
Right.
and provide to support allies, France, Germany that we have.
Right.
Now, check this out. Now, during the Vietnam War, the CIA carried out a number of covert operations against the North Vietnamese government. These operations included sabotage, assassination, right?
Yeah.
Now, after the September the 11th attacks, 9/11, the CIA played a key role in the war on terror. The CIA gathered intelligence on Al-Qaeda and its affiliates, and it carried out covert operations against them and other terrorist groups. Now, do you think you would have been a good CIA agent? If so, what would your code name be?
My code name would be Rapid Fire. I'm coming back home. Oh, that was my guy. I'm killing everything. Rapid Fire. After my name. Yeah, Rapid Fire.
You gonna get kicked out.
We know who to call up to get the job done.
Rapid Fire. Killing everything.
Oh, my Lord.
Don't be around. You get killed too.
All bad.
Now, y'all might not know, and I didn't know what the military-industrial complex was, right? Now, the military-industrial complex is a term used to describe the relationship between the military, the defense industry, and the government. It is often used in a negative context to describe the influence that the defense industry has on government policies, right? Now, the term was coined by President D. Eisenhower in a farewell address in 1961. Eisenhower warned that the military-industrial complex had become too powerful and it could pose a threat to democracy. And that's strange, right?
Yeah.
Now, it's the military complex has significant impact on the economy. Like how so? Defense industry is a major source of jobs and revenues. It helps to drive innovation and technology. I think you have a brother that works for a defense contract there, right? However, the military-industrial complex can also be a drain on the economy as it requires a significant amount of government spending. Now, the military-industrial complex also has a significant impact on foreign policy. The United States has a long history of using its military power to intervene in foreign countries, and the defense industry often benefits from those interventions like that.
Of course. War makes money, man. That's why you think we're always at war.
Jesus.
Why have you never known the world to be at war somewhere?
Right, all the time. That's
It's
military
money.
industrial
That's
complex.
money, man. And they're going to, man, look, they're going to keep these wars going because it fills pockets.
Mm-hmm.
It fills pockets, man. And they don't care nothing about human life, man. This world don't care nothing about human life, man. They don't.
Mm.
They care about that money.
Right.
That money. And we're going to always have a war going on somewhere. Believe that.
To feed their pockets.
And man, just think about it. Since you've been on this earth,
Yeah.
when have you ever known it not be a war?
There's been a war every decade, right?
All the time.
All the time, yeah.
They ain't gonna stop. They know what they doing. You folks playing games with us. We are pawns on a freaking chessboard and they moving us around,
Yeah.
telling us all this old garbage. Don't mean nothing.
Right.
Getting folks killed
Mm-hmm.
just for the hell of it.
And we all,
And
everybody's
for money.
lost somebody in their
For
family
money,
has
man.
lost to
yeah,
wars.
Man,
Yeah.
I have. I lost family members, Vietnam and all that stuff. My dad was in World War II. God, glad he made it back so he can make me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he got shot in the neck.
Wow.
Yeah, my dad got shot in the neck in World War II, man. Yeah,
Wow.
He got shot in the neck. He had a big old scar. I was in the war, son. Bullet grazed me. Didn't hit it directly in the neck. It grazed him.
Right.
Put a big old scar on the side of his neck. That sucker was thick like that, man. Yeah.
Wow.
So, you know, hey, man, it's always going to be a war, dude. And don't even think it ain't. As soon as that one over there in, what is it?
No, Ukraine.
Ukraine?
Yeah.
Soon as that one's over with, another one going to pop up.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guarantee it.
Yeah.
Y'all just keep your eyes open and watch.
Right.
They folks going, man, it's been war since the beginning of time. They ain't going to stop.
Wow. Now, CIA is slick how they do this stuff, right? So we talked earlier about shell companies, right? Now, the CIA has a long history of using shell companies to conceal its activity. Shell companies or corporations or limited liability companies, LLCs, that are created for the sole purpose of providing a layer of help me out, Montanna.
Anonymity?
Anonymity. That's
Oh, okay.
right.
I'm like,
Yeah, they got to break that up.
just say anonymously. So-
Hey, man.
I don't know how to pronounce
So
that
you
either.
back to school, man.
This can be useful in a variety of reasons, including tax evasion, money laundering, and covert operations.
So does the guy on the street corner playing the shell game. Is this what you call a shell company? Because that shit can't be legal.
Right, that's right, Gerry. Now, in case you didn't know, I have a couple examples of CIA shell companies. Air America. Have you ever heard of Air America?
It's slightly, I
maybe
think
like
I have.
I
Yeah.
feel like I have.
Mm-hmm. Air America was a civilian airline that was secretly owned and operated by the CIA.
Ooh.
It was used to transport supplies and personnel to covert CIA operations in Southeast Asia during the Vietnam War. All right. Now, the Lockheed Aircraft Service Company, the CIA used this company to develop and produce the SR-75 Blackbird spy plane. Now, this SR-75 was a top secret project, and the CIA wanted to keep its involvement hidden from the public by using a shell company. The SR-75 was revolutionary aircraft. It was the first aircraft to be capable of flying Mach 3 flight. Now, the fastest operational manned aircraft in the world. So it had a top speed of 3,529 miles per hour. It was also the first aircraft to be made from titanium. Now, these materials were chosen for their high strength and low weight, which could be reduce drag and increase the speed, right? So the CIA got titanium from Russia, from a shell company. And they named it Titanium Metals Corporation, which Russia sold us that because they wouldn't just sell it to us outright, if that makes any sense right there, right? Have you ever heard of Skunk Works?
No.
Okay, all right. Now, Skunk Works projects are typically undertaken to develop new technology or products that are considered to be too risky or too expensive.
Huh?
Yeah. So,
Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
Mhm.
Too risky,
yep.
too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So why create the damn shit?
Well, this is
They say it got to be done.
yeah, black budget, right? So here are some examples of Skunk Work projects. The U-2 spy plane.
Oh, okay. I heard about that.
Yeah. Now, the U-2 spy plane was developed by Lockheed Martin Skunk Works division in the 1950s. All right. It was designed to fly at an altitude of 70,000 feet. We just talked about the SR-71 Blackbird was another aircraft developed by Skunk Works. It was designed to fly at speeds that were Mach 3, which is over 3,000 miles an hour. And the B-2 Spirit, I think y'all have seen that, or doing flyovers at stadiums and so forth. The stealth bomber was Skunk Works division. It was designed to fly low altitudes and invisible to radar.
Okay.
Now, this is going to be interesting here. CIA had a project called MK Ultra.
MK what?
Ultra. Like almost like Ultra Sheen.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it's just put an MK like Martin Luther King. MK Ultra. Now, it was a series of...
They ain't send that after him, did they?
No, they probably had. Well, they used to nickname him MK Extra.
You know what?
Like, hey, Martin, you a little extra. You know.
Okay.
Now, it was a series of illegal human experiments conducted by the United States. The CIA, between the 1950s and 1970s, this project was designed to develop mind control techniques that could be used against enemies in the United States. Now, the MK Ultra involved the use of a variety of methods, including drugs, hypnosis, and electric shock therapy. Now, Montana. Now, if you had a choice of getting tortured,
Oh, God.
Who want to get tortured?
I don't like where this is going.
to make you tell the truth,
Uh,
right? Which one would you choose and why? Would you choose drugs, hypnosis, or shock?
Money not an option?
No,
I think you offer up some
that'd
money.
be too easy.
Be way too easy. You ain't got to do shock me, hypnosis, no drugs or nothing. The price is right around here. And I tell you that.
The price is right.
You know, but if that was the only thing on the table, those options,
Yeah.
I would probably go with hypnosis only because it's the
Less painful.
the least painful, you know. So, cause like, who wants to be shocked if you can avoid that? And then drugs, you know, you don't know what the after effect of that's gonna be. Like, it may be lasting effects. But hypnosis, you know, you can hypnotize me, get what you want, then hopefully snap me back to where I'm supposed to be.
What happened, y'all?
Yeah, I ain't got no clue.
I ain't got no clue.
If they asked me, did I know? I
ain't
ain't
said
know.
nothing.
I ain't said nothing. So I'm all right with that.
Now, these are some of the drugs you missed out on, Montana.
Oh,
if you
God.
chose drugs.
Okay.
That use LSD and PCP.
I'm good. No, thank you.
Now, these drugs were often administered during the knowledge of consent of the subjects. Now, hypnosis was also used to try to control the minds of the subject. So they're trying to control you as well on there. Hey, by the way, which one would you choose? Drugs, hypnosis, or shock?
Man, I'm going like shit. I'm going hypnosis. Who wants some pain?
Right. Who want to sign up for that?
Well, I don't know pain.
All right.
No pain.
Now, one last thing that the CIA was in control of, and it's probably going to hit close to home here. You ever heard of Project Mockingbird?
Yep.
All right then, y'all. The CIA has been accused of running a number of deception programs to misinform foreign governments and organizations.
Wow.
One of the most famous of these programs was Project Mockingbird.
You know they put this stuff in movies all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
They tell you what they're doing. You just got to pay attention.
Yeah.
Now, which was active from the 1950s to 1970s, Project Mockingbird involved the CIA infiltration of major American news outlets such as the New York Times, the Washington Post, and CBS News. The CIA's used these outlets to plant stories that were favorable to the CIA's agenda or that were critical of the CIA's enemies, right? Question, have y'all ever watched the news within the last 20 years?
Yeah,
And,
I used to love watching. I still watch the news. I used to love to watch back in the day. Walter Cronkite.
Right, right, or Dan Rather, CBS, you know? And you had one opinion about something in life, but then you watched the news and you had another
Different
opinion.
Yep.
Has that ever happened? And so what?
All the
what was
time
it?
because they're swinging your thoughts.
Right. Propaganda.
That's what they do. That's the underlining factor of news broadcasts.
Definitely.
To
I saw
train the masses' thoughts.
and it's propaganda. I look at, you know, like recently on the news, you all probably saw that story about the guy from Blindside, the movie.
Yeah,
And all the stuff is coming out about, you know, allegedly the family, you know, didn't adopt him, XYZ. So, you know, I hadn't really dug into it. I've just seen like news clips like in the
I watched the
gym
movie.
going
You
by.
watched the movie?
I've watched the movie,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so when this came out, it was like, I wonder what's going on. But every time I go to the gym recently, like a new angle about that story comes on to the point where I was talking to a friend before I came today. I was like, well, maybe he needs to look at that again. Like, should he really be suing that family? You know, so
Right.
the news is like swaying my opinion of it. Mind you, I haven't sat down to do research myself, and
Right.
I'm not that deeply invested, but it was to your point that every time I see a new story about it, it like changes my mind a little bit how I feel about it in the court of public opinion, you know?
Right.
Right.
And then, of course, if you watch the movie when it first came out, and now to hear this years later, I said, well, damn, I thought that was a true story.
I mean, it could
Yeah.
still be. It's all alleged. We don't know.
There you go. You see what I'm saying? So that's
I
what I'm
wonder why
saying.
it took him so long to speak out.
Money. Somebody wants some more money.
It's some in the water.
It's about money. At
Always.
the end of the day,
It's always
somebody
about
wants some
money.
more money, man.
Yeah.
And somebody don't want to pay no more money.
Yeah. That's it. One or the other.
It's both. Somebody wants some, and somebody don't want to pay.
So here we are.
Here we are.
Wow.
So we're gonna tell. I'm gonna spill the beans. I'm gonna tell everything I know.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how people are.
That's interesting. Now, every one of you listening to my voice, tell the world. Tell this to everybody. Wherever they are, watch us and listen to us everywhere. Keep listening. Keep watching the skies. Your smart TVs, your phone. The Doneson Podcast has arrived.
We're here, y'all.